Hello everyone, welcome to our last session, coloring Inspirita. I still am not quite sure how to pronounce it. There's a couple of different ways, but Inspirita, it sounds like she's spirited, and I kind of like that. She's the cover girl from Dance Dreams Coloring Book Volume 1, In Your Element. The soft cover edition is available on Amazon, and it's $8.99. And you can also purchase the digital download. It's a little bit cheaper on my Etsy shop. All the links are at www.dancedreamsincolor.com. You also find links to my Facebook pages and groups. I would love to see your finished coloring projects. So she was the freebie last Saturday. Tomorrow I'll be posting a new freebie on the site, and usually 4 or 5 days after, I post a half-hour session every day, so you can color along with me. The music we're listening to today is my mom's cousin's wife, so I guess that's like my second aunt. I'm not quite sure what that is. I always called her my aunt. That's her beautiful piano music playing. And some of the compositions are her own. All right, so we're going to finish her today. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really even thought about her dress. What color? You know, I love fuchsia. Everybody knows it now. And I'm thinking what color we could put in here that would contrast with all the other ones. And it's like this lime green is coming to mind. So let's see. You know what we could do is make her a light pink with the fuchsia, that kind of high vibration. Or we could do her like a light, very light blue, like the water she's in. Do you have ideas for yourself? I wish I could talk to you all and discuss. I think I'm going to put her in a fiery yellow and orange and reddish dress. So I'm going to start actually with under her skirt. And remember, you can use any color you choose here. It's a rainy, very humid day here outside of Philadelphia. How the weather is in your neck of the woods. But I always think rainy days are good days to stay inside and get things done, because on sunny days you don't really want to go outside, or stay inside, I should say. So the skirt is also under here. My cat is coughing up something. I'm really sorry for those horrible sounds outside my window. Just a little check to make sure he's okay. So yeah, he's been eating clover. I wasn't sure what it was. I don't think it can get hurt on clover. I hope not. All right. And now I'm going to pick an orange color. girlfriend who loves orange. And she likes just getting into coloring, so this is reminding me of her. I'm going to take that red and I'm going to just put a little bit in the little edges here. Just get a little bit of interest so it's not so flat. Darken up that bottom there again. Just kind of touching it in spaces here. I'm going to do this one orange, but very lightly, because I'm going to go over it with a gold color. I don't think there's one over that side. Alright, so now I'm going to take, this gold is a little bit deeper. Put a little bit of gold under here, brighten up the underside of her skirt. There's a little bit showing there. So remember I was saying that the yellows and the lime greens are wonderful layering colors. Alright, so I'm going to start here and go lighter in towards. Press a little harder along these folds. I think I walk around holding my breath most of the day. Not good. Maybe I should start a new habit where every time I pick up a new colored pencil, I take a nice deep breath. There's so much beauty in the world right now. Spring season here, it's so beautiful. Every day I have something new blooming. And I love watching the trees' leaves burst open. It's exciting. Today I'm drinking a special tea. A relative of mine, a cousin in Ann Arbor, Michigan, owns a tea house, and they create their own blends, and you can order online. That's what I do. And they have this really cool monthly like sample pack, and they'll send you their picks. So here's a label from it. Tea House, H-A-U-S, Ann Arbor. And this is one of my favorites. It's 1020 Arabian Nights. And they have an Arabian Day, too. It's a blend of jasmine, sunflowers. Oh, I love it. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorites. So it's in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But I order online, and it comes really quickly. And that's what I'm drinking today. My Arabian Nights. Maybe that'll inspire our next coloring page. It's so good, and I have a little bit left, so I save it for special occasions like this where I'm finishing a page. So I'm going to do a little bit of that goldy orange on the outside edge here. So if any of you are tea drinkers like me, it's nice to get some different flavors. And I use very little of the loose tea, and I can almost see like a whole pot out of it. I think that's that's when it's a good quality tea, you can do that. All right, so now I'm going to bring in a brighter yellow. And I'm not hitting that yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I think that's her hair. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm kind of going around these shapes. I think I remember what I did in my mind. This is hair too. It was hair and ribbons from her costume, from her dress. Costume, can you tell that I'm a dance teacher? Of course she's wearing a costume. What else would she be wearing? It's her scenery that we've been coloring. So I must have gone over with my yellow another color. So yeah, sometimes it's good to like scrub your pencil on your paper on the side here, because if you used it to go over another color, you're gonna pick that up and bring it with you. All right, almost. Okay, so I'm gonna pick out this one here. This one here. This is just for fun. I'm imagining. I think I remember painting that little. She's got like a wrap dress on. Darker here. Gonna bring in that red here. Say a spark of creativity, right? Or that spark of inspiration. So maybe that's what she's trying to tell me today. She is a spark. She's gonna come with heat. Be ready. You never know when that aha moment is gonna get you. Just going a little freer here in my painterly way. I just did her armpit with the orange. We're gonna erase that out a little bit. See if we can, yeah, see the eraser does work. It doesn't get it completely, but it definitely softens it. Okay, for now I'm good with that. I think that is gonna be her hair trailing down here. There's a little armband here, and I'm gonna do it that same color green as the other side. I don't think she would pick a different armband for each arm, but maybe. And let's do her skin color. So I have like a greeny sand color here. I'm going to use for her. Now again, this is all preference. She could be petal pink, white like a lily, dark, any color. Even make her green like an alien. She could have tights on. She also could have tattooed her whole body. I like to darken the instep and right behind the ankle. That makes her really look like she's pointing. Same thing here a little bit. This one we're going to go on top of the toes a little bit right here, where her foot bends. And I'm going to a little deeper in here, the inside of her leg. That just gives her a little bit more rounded. I usually do a little dark circle kind of where the armpit would be. And you want to do darker because really the arm is like a tube, right? So you've got your darks on the outside edges. If there's a fingering back, it'll be a little darker. But she's a very graphic interpretation of a body, so shave this one a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to go over real lightly first. So darker under the chin, darker in the back of the neck there. Boy, she's got a really wide neck. There should probably be a line in there somewhere. I usually do darker under the eyebrow, to the nose, forehead gets shaded in. There's a little triangle of darkness around the eye. This is stuff you just learn from anatomy and art classes, and a little dark inside the ear. Alright, and then we do here. I've really loved coloring this. I hope you have too. When we're done, we'll look together through the book and we'll decide what the next one is gonna be. Well, I'll decide, but I think I'll be able to channel all of you, hopefully, coming up. So now I want to get a little bit gentler peach color. And I think I'm going to sharpen it even though I have a better idea where that pencil is. Sometimes I purposely smooth out the tip so it's not too sharp. And I start in a spot that I can grind a little bit to get it down. Right down the center. I'm gonna paint today. It's so exciting. I have an idea brewing. And I have some time today to get out my paints and my canvases and this side. So Inspirita is warming me up. And I don't have to water all my flowers I planted because Mother Nature's taking care of that today. I'm just gonna go over that. Alrighty. Now, I always like to give a little bit of a red or a pink lip. But you don't have to. And then I go from here really lightly. Add a little bit of blush on her cheek. Little red under her her eye there. That's it, good. Now I'm going to take a dark brown, preferably one with a reddish tone to it. Let's see if that's too red. Last time I picked one that was too red, so I think I'm going to backtrack. Alright, this one is a more golden. Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to go over that line. A little bit over her toes and her arch. Step. There we go. So it's kind of repeating what we did before, a little darker under the chin, darker in here. See how it brings her chin forward a little bit. I don't think I need to do too much here. Alright, so I'm going to make her hair like mine. I actually colored my hair with this more reddish brown. Not a good idea. All my gray hairs turned bright orange. So right now I've got a really interesting thing happening on the top of my head. But not for long. I can fix it. I saw all these people being creative. I thought, okay, I'll be creative too. I can add a nice color to my hair. So everything looks great except my gray colors. They don't look so good. I'm thinking I should just go purple and be done with it. All right, so top of her head. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you mute me. I think I might mute myself. But anyway, I think it's nice that you also know me personally. I think with artists, yeah, I don't mind that you know that I colored my hair. I'm cool with that. Not a big deal. Alrighty, we're all in this together, right? So I'm going to go down here and talking about orange hair and try to get it so it looks like some of her hair is coming down and around, because I like the idea that she's got some cascading locks. So just orange them out a little bit. And here. It's funny, we just talked about red highlights and she's got orange ones now. I'm still going to go with black over her. I think I'll do that one too. So you can decide. I mean, these could all be hair. Do you see there's these tentacles that kind of come out? Yeah, I really, in the painting they made more sense on here. You gotta kind of be creative here. So this is a black, pretty black. Oh, it's like a deep purple. Hold on, let's see. I'm just gonna do her face a little bit so it stands out a little bit more. I'm gonna give her some, her hair some texture. Just putting a couple lines across it. I'm gonna go darker in there so it really goes behind. Oh my goodness, this is almost the exact color of my, that's so funny. It's almost the exact color of my hair. It's nice reddish color. I really wasn't intending to do that, but it looks like that's what it is. Changing more of these over to hair as I go. I think we're gonna make it roll around there. I think we're gonna make that part of the hair too. She's turned into a redhead. Okay, now to make these things stand out a little bit, I'm going back to a bright red. And this is just for fun. I'm gonna, you know, because I like the way they add I like what they do for the design. So you don't have to do that. You can just have them disappear if you want. But I like that. but I think we did it. And last thing is we get a dark color. And we're gonna pop her out a little bit. So I started around here. Do you see this dark line? Because I really want her to dance away from the background. So with that dark color, you can decide how thick or thin you want that to be. You can also make it softer. She's dancing away from her dress now. Let's see. I already did that in the blue. And we do on top. And you also don't have to do this. This is one of those cool effects to make things pop from the background, creating a shadow behind them. And I think we had done that too when we first were coloring. Now there, the red does a good enough job all by itself. I don't need to add there. I'm not going to do too much around her face because I don't want it to get distorted. So a little bit more shadow on that shoulder because it's in the back there. Little pinky fingers. The thumb's a little big. And down around. Zip. I like that she's doing that off-center little hip tuck. Skip. And there was this one spot up here someone had mentioned. What are you going to do with that? I like it white, but I think what I'm going to do is just outline it. So let's open it up a little bit and go to that area over there. Let me change my focus here. And I also see that right here, I want to do that a little darker too. And this edge, see right there, it doesn't pop enough for me either. So I think I'm going to go in just a little bit. And I'm mixing brands. I can feel it already. Yes, I'm not going to touch that anymore. So I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to work up from the edge there. Is using the Colore pencil on top of the Crayola, and the Crayola is not happy about that. Oh, my music's all skipping today. It is very humid. I think it's affecting a lot of things. I'm trying to get this edge also to go behind a little bit. It's interesting because this would not exist in a real three-dimensional world, and you know what I mean? But I like seeing things fold behind each other visually like that. It's kind of silly. It's like alternate reality here. All right, so I'm coloring those little loopies. And then, pulling it kind of up. So And that's making that, oops, whatever, that line disappear. It looks like the line was created because of the color being there, you know, not that I just drew a line. I like that. And also make that teal look pretty in there. That's good, that's good, that's good. A little deeper in this one. And we need a little bit of a darker red right here. So I'm going, and wherever I see like a pencil line, I'm making some decisions about, you know, how I can make it blend into the design. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'm gonna go into here because I like that red on the fuchsia. I think that looks really cool. And there's this one here that I think I could hide a little bit more. So, yeah, there's plenty. You could keep playing all in here. It's kind of the fun part too, because you've done all the large areas, and now you can work on making it really special. So I'm gonna go over these guys. I think I had done them orange too up there. Oops. And look, see, I made that little mistake. Boom. Just, oh, and I like the way it looks, so I'm gonna do it for all of them. You can make some neat discoveries. Gonna make that one blue so that they alternate a little bit. I'm gonna darken this so it rolls down a little bit there. So it's like putting in the deep, I don't do this one too much because I like that, how that hits against there. Just go against that just a little bit. And the three-dimensional was fun. And I knew I wanted to do something down here, but now that I see it, I don't really mind what's happening, just like a little darker maybe. And I think she's done. Oh, wait, one more thing, because you know I always come up with something else. I take my favorite fuchsia and see if I can make this a little bit more fiery under her skirt. And maybe I can add a little bit of fuchsia in the top here. Ooh, cool texture happening. I like that. I'm putting it purposely on her dress because I like a little bit of that. Oh, cool. Oh, gosh, I don't want to be finished almost because it was so much fun. All right, the very last thing you do, get yourself a pen and you put your John Hancock on it. K.E. Jacques. There it is. So it's been really fun coloring with you. I hope you had a good time. And there she is, our Inspirita. Yeah, and there's all the work we did on her. Pretty neat. All right, so let's see. We gotta pick a page. So these are some that I've colored. There's Nautilus. This is Spread Your Wings into the sun. Add to the beauty. And there's Pisces. Fire, there's that's a fun one to color. Moontide, which we just did. Resonance and the feather. You know, we could do the flower. I don't think it's in this for... Oh, there's Lily. That's a fun one. Well, let's do that one next, okay? So I'm going to make her the next freebie, and we'll color Lily. So she'll be up on the site tomorrow, and we'll start coloring on Sunday, okay? Thanks, everyone. Bye.